Here's a few ways for you to grind out the silver beans from the new Yeeps 2.0 update. By the way, these are the best methods that I've found, so if you have any others, leave them in the comments, or make a video and tag me and it'll do something. By the way, if you don't know what silver beans are for, they're basically just for quick travel and purchasing quick I don't know, what did Nathan use? He said something like, he said like early game items or something like that. I don't know. You go to Snow Village. And we go all the way to the back. Get a bag. So, if you see, we've got wolves right here. And they do quite a bit of damage. So, if we take them... By the way, the quicker way to kill them is with these. So, we're gonna bounce over to here. Get these wolves to start coming towards us. Perfect. We're gonna lead them into that corner. If we lead them into this corner, they will become completely trapped. By the way, you can use meat to lead them. We're gonna take this. We're gonna go down here and we're just gonna start ripping blades at them. And then we're gonna bring them back up into this corner. By the way, this works if you have the turret things. The turret version of this. And if you're asking me why I'm using this, it's because it works a lot better. But as you can see, we're getting beans just from killing them. But then we're also getting loot. See? We already got iron, teeth, and copper. If you keep doing that, eventually you'll have a bunch of butt coin, if you do that a bunch, then eventually you'll have a bunch of silver beans. And now you're wondering, what can I do with this loot? If you go back through here, and go back through this gate, you can actually sell this stuff. You can just drop it in, but yeah. Also, if it's for the weekly loot quests, you can put them into their slots. But I've completed all mine and none of them are there, so you can put them in here and you get beans rather than butt coins. But that's method 1. I think that's the most efficient method. Method 2 we have is grinding out these extra mobs. If you get a bat, the swords, all this stuff, they all do the same thing. I'm just gonna use this one because it looks cool. If you just grind out these mobs, it's not super efficient, but if that's all you got, it's quick. You get a few beans per animal you kill, and you can kill the animals in any map. They've got them everywhere. I'll show you a few places you can grind out mobs. First, we have Gnome Capital. If we go over here, and we go out over here, as you can see, where are they? They're right here, there we go. As you can see, we've got some, I forget what they're called. Watch out, they will attack you, but they do give you silver beans. I don't know where that went. Also, if you don't own a sack, which you can get on the Suburbs Tech Web, you can purchase it from him, and you get a sack. Works perfectly fine. You can't give it to other people, but this is gonna lead us to method 3. If you take a sack and you just start finding random stuff, like you don't even have to fight mobs, you can just find random stuff. You can dump it into here. Look at that. Look at how many beans I just got. You can also find stone everywhere. You can put it in there, and you can get 2 butt coins per rock. Or you can find gold and get 20, or you can get 100 for diamonds. Like I said, I've already finished them, so you can just use the stuff that you find and put it in there if you're trying to get beans. And the harder to find something is, the more beans you'll actually get. So if I take sticks from over here, we have that many beans. If we take this and sell it, as you can tell, we don't get that many beans. But if we go find diamonds in one of the dungeons, that'll give us, like, I think it's like 200 or more beans. That was only like 30 or 40. Those will give you a ton. So the rarer the thing you find, the better it is. That's method 3. I'm gonna show you guys all the maps where you can grind out stuff. We have Snow Village, Facility, Nokio. If you go where you get into Nokio, there's that little subway place. If you stay in there, there's like a Rat King guy, and you can farm him, and he respawns every couple of minutes. It's super useful. The wilds, you won't find anything to grind. Ocean Village, if you go in there, they've got crabs and tons of extra stuff. There's even gold under the water. I'm gonna save that for you to find. But you can pretty much go anywhere. Both of these places are good for grinding. You get beans for completing 1 round and winning the infested invasion, I think. But if you go into Fantasy Village, there's tons of, like, boars and, like, they're pigs, and you can use, like, the spear is something super useful for grinding them. So they're right over here. They'll spawn eventually. Also, in this cave, got a couple more rocks. Now, see? One of these guys. You could just take this spear, hit at him a couple times, and he drops beans. Pretty basic stuff. Yeah, those are 3 methods of getting beans. Those are some of the best ways that you can get beans, is just farming animals, going on adventures, and picking stuff up. There's no way to buy beans. It's completely, like, mission-based. You have to complete stuff to get them. There's these selling stations in almost every map, so make sure you go get the loot, put it in a bag, and dump it into any of these holes. But if you're just trying to get beans, find a bunch of random loot that's maybe rare, maybe not rare, and just dump it into there. Also, mind you, that if you're looking for loot, you can go through every map. Every map pretty much has loot in it, except for, like, the wilds. I don't think Bungo's Basement has any. I don't know about Campsite. But pretty much every map has stuff in it, so go look through there. But it only respawns every 2 hours, so you will have to do that. Also, some places are harder to get loot than others. In the Facility X, they have uranium vessels. Those are worth a ton, but you have to go through a dungeon to get them, I'm pretty sure. If we go over here... No. I don't know exactly where it is. It's somewhere, though. It might be up these stairs. No. Oh, there's a buttcoin stash. There's a buttcoin stash for you guys, I guess. Oh, it might be through these. I guess you're gonna have to figure out how to go through there. But there's a staircase that leads down, and I don't think that there's more stuff down there, but there's just, like 3 vessels of uranium, and it sells for a ton. So make sure you go down there and get that. But yeah, it spawns every 2 hours, and the harder it is to find, the better the reward you will get. But those are 3 methods for getting silver beans. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you get some silver beans so you can just kind of do whatever you want, complete some achievements, get some butt coins from those achievements, and yeah, just hope it helped you get some silver beans. Anyways, make sure to like and subscribe so that I can grow as a YouTuber, and yeah, have a great day.